The INFJ personality type, also known as the advocate, is one of the rarest in the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator (MBTI) framework. Known for their deep empathy, intuition, and commitment to their ideals, INFJs are often driven by a desire to make the world a better place. However, certain situations and behaviors can trigger intense emotional reactions in INFJs, leading to stress, frustration, and even burnout. Understanding these triggers is essential for INFJs to maintain their well-being and for those around them to foster healthier, more supportive relationships. Inauthenticity and dishonesty. INFJs place a high value on authenticity and honesty. They have a keen ability to sense when someone is being insincere or deceitful, which can trigger intense feelings of distrust and frustration. Inauthenticity undermines the deep, meaningful connections that INFJs crave and can make them feel isolated and misunderstood. When confronted with dishonesty, INFJs may experience a sense of betrayal and disappointment. They value integrity and often hold themselves to high moral standards, expecting the same from others. Dishonesty can lead to a breakdown in communication and trust, which are foundational to the INFJ's sense of security in relationships. INFJs thrive on deep, meaningful conversations that explore complex ideas and emotions. Superficial interactions and small talk can feel draining and unfulfilling to them. They may become frustrated when forced to engage in shallow conversations, feeling that their time and energy are being wasted. Frequent exposure to superficiality can lead INFJs to withdraw from social interactions. They may prefer solitude or the company of a few trusted individuals who share their depth of thought and appreciation for meaningful dialogue. This withdrawal can sometimes be misunderstood as aloofness or disinterest. Conflict and confrontation. Conflict and confrontation are particularly challenging for INFJs, who prioritize harmony and deeply value peaceful, respectful interactions. Their aversion to conflict stems from their empathetic nature, which makes them highly sensitive to the emotional states of others, and their idealism, which drives them to envision and strive for a more harmonious world. Understanding how conflict and confrontation impact INFJs and learning strategies to manage these situations can help them navigate their relationships more effectively and maintain their emotional well-being. INFJs are natural peacemakers. They are often the ones who mediate disputes among friends, family, or colleagues, seeking to find common ground and resolve issues amicably. This peacemaking tendency is rooted in their deep empathy and their desire to maintain harmonious relationships. However, when they are personally involved in a conflict, their aversion to confrontation can become a significant challenge. I.N.F.J.'s emotional sensitivity makes them acutely aware of the tension and negativity that accompany conflicts. They not only feel their own distress but also empathize deeply with the emotions of others involved. This heightened sensitivity can make conflicts particularly draining and overwhelming for INFJs, leading them to avoid confrontational situations whenever possible. When conflicts remain unresolved, INFJs often internalize their emotions. Instead of expressing their frustration or anger, they might suppress these feelings to maintain external peace. Over time, this internalization can lead to emotional distress, manifesting as anxiety, depression, or even physical symptoms like headaches or stomach issues. INFJs tend to overthink and ruminate on unresolved conflicts. They replay events in their minds, analyzing what went wrong and how they could have handled the situation differently. This constant rumination can prevent them from finding closure and moving on, prolonging their emotional discomfort and impacting their overall well-being. One of the reasons INFJs avoid confrontation is their deep concern for others' feelings. They fear that expressing their own needs or grievances might hurt or upset the other person. This empathy-driven concern can lead them to prioritize others' emotions over their own, resulting in unaddressed issues and unresolved tensions. INFJs also fear the potential negative reactions that confrontation might provoke. They worry about causing anger, disappointment, or resentment, which can lead to further conflict. This fear of negative reactions can make it difficult for INFJs to assert themselves and communicate their needs effectively. Learning to communicate assertively is crucial for INFJs to manage conflict effectively. Assertive communication involves expressing one's thoughts and feelings honestly and respectfully, without being aggressive or passive. This approach allows INFJs to address issues directly while maintaining their core values of empathy and respect. Setting clear boundaries is essential for INFJs to protect their emotional well-being. They need to establish and communicate their limits, ensuring that their needs are respected. This might involve saying no to unreasonable demands, taking time to process their emotions before responding, or seeking support from trusted individuals when dealing with conflicts. In situations where direct confrontation feels too overwhelming, seeking mediation can be an effective strategy. INFJs can enlist the help of a neutral third party, such as a friend, family member, or professional mediator, to facilitate the conversation and ensure that all parties are heard and respected. Mediation can help de-escalate tensions and find mutually agreeable solutions. Practicing self-compassion is vital for INFJs to build emotional resilience. They need to acknowledge their own feelings and validate their experiences, rather than dismissing or minimizing their emotions. Self-compassion involves treating oneself with the same kindness and understanding that they would offer to a friend in a similar situation. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques can help INFJs manage the stress and anxiety associated with conflict. Practices such as deep breathing, meditation, and yoga can promote emotional balance and reduce tension. Mindfulness can also help INFJs stay present and grounded during confrontational situations, allowing them to respond more calmly and thoughtfully. Seeking support from trusted friends, family, or a therapist can provide INFJs with the perspective and encouragement they need to navigate conflicts. Talking through their feelings and concerns with someone who understands and validates their experiences can help them process their emotions and develop effective strategies for resolution. For INFJs, achieving closure in conflicts is essential for their emotional well-being. Unresolved conflicts can linger in their minds, causing ongoing stress and anxiety. Finding resolution, whether through direct communication, mediation, or personal reflection, allows INFJs to let go of negative emotions and move forward. Resolving conflicts can strengthen relationships by fostering mutual understanding and respect. When INFJs address issues directly and constructively, they demonstrate their commitment to the relationship and their willingness to work through challenges. This can lead to deeper connections and more resilient, supportive relationships. INFJs are highly sensitive to their environments and can easily become overwhelmed by excessive stimuli. Crowded places, loud noises, and chaotic settings can trigger feelings of anxiety and exhaustion. They need time alone in quiet, calm environments to recharge their emotional and mental energy. To cope with overstimulation, INFJs often seek solitude and quiet. This alone time is crucial for them to process their thoughts and emotions, and to regain their sense of balance. Without adequate time for self-reflection and recharging, INFJs can quickly become overwhelmed and irritable. Lack of recognition and appreciation, INFJs invest a great deal of effort and emotion into their work and relationships. When their contributions go unrecognized or unappreciated, they can feel undervalued and taken for granted. Recognition and appreciation are important for INFJs to feel validated and respected. Self-esteem is a crucial component of an individual's mental health and overall well-being. For INFJs, who are known for their sensitivity, empathy, and idealism, maintaining healthy self-esteem can be particularly challenging. Several factors influence their self-esteem, and the impact of these can be profound, shaping their self-perception, motivation, and emotional health. Here, we explore how specific experiences and tendencies can affect I.N.F.J. self-esteem and discuss strategies to help them foster a stronger sense of self-worth. INFJs invest a great deal of emotional energy and effort into their work, relationships, and personal growth. When their contributions go unrecognized or unappreciated, they can feel undervalued and overlooked. Positive feedback and acknowledgement from others are vital for INFJs to feel validated and respected. This recognition reassures them that their efforts are meaningful and appreciated, boosting their self-esteem and motivation. When INFJs do not receive the validation they seek, they may start to question their worth and the value of their contributions. This lack of recognition can lead to feelings of inadequacy, discouragement, and self-doubt. Over time, repeated experiences of feeling unappreciated can erode their self-esteem, making them hesitant to assert themselves or take on new challenges. INFJs often set high standards for themselves, driven by their idealism and desire for personal growth. While these standards can motivate them to achieve great things, they can also lead to intense self-criticism when they fall short of their expectations. This internal criticism can be harsh and unforgiving, impacting their self-esteem and self-worth. To manage self-criticism, INFJs need to practice self-compassion and acknowledge their achievements and efforts, even when they don't meet their ideal standards. Celebrating small victories and recognizing progress can help counterbalance their tendency to focus on perceived failures. Engaging in positive self-talk and reframing negative thoughts can also support healthier self-esteem. External criticism. INFJs are particularly sensitive to criticism from others. Negative feedback, especially when delivered harshly or without constructive intent, can deeply wound their self-esteem. They may internalize this criticism, viewing it as a reflection of their overall worth rather than as an opportunity for growth. Distinguishing between constructive and destructive criticism is crucial for INFJs. Constructive criticism aims to help them improve and grow, while destructive criticism is often intended to hurt or belittle. INFJs can benefit from seeking feedback from trusted sources who understand and respect their sensitivities. Learning to take constructive feedback positively while setting boundaries against hurtful comments can protect their self-esteem. INFJs, like many people, can fall into the trap of comparing themselves to others. Social media and societal expectations often exacerbate this tendency, leading them to measure their worth against external standards. These comparisons can create feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, particularly if they perceive others as being more successful or accomplished. To combat the negative effects of comparison, INFJs should focus on their personal growth and unique strengths. Recognizing that everyone's journey is different and that success is subjective can help them appreciate their own progress and achievements. Setting personal goals and measuring success based on their values and aspirations, rather than societal standards, can support healthier self-esteem. I.N.F.J.'s deep empathy allows them to connect with others on an emotional level, but it can also lead to emotional overload. Taking on others' emotions and problems can be draining, leaving little energy for self-care and personal reflection. This emotional overload can negatively impact their self-esteem, as they may struggle to balance their needs with those of others. Prioritizing self-care is essential for INFJs to maintain their emotional balance and self-esteem. Setting aside time for activities that recharge their energy and bring them joy can help them manage their empathy more effectively. Practices such as mindfulness, journaling, and spending time in nature can provide the necessary space for introspection and self-renewal. INFJs have a tendency to overthink and ruminate on past experiences, particularly negative ones. This habit can lead to a cycle of self-doubt and anxiety, as they replay events in their minds and question their actions and decisions. Overthinking can amplify their perceived shortcomings and mistakes, further eroding their self-esteem. Breaking the cycle of overthinking involves developing strategies to redirect their thoughts and focus on the present moment. Techniques such as mindfulness meditation, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and engaging in creative activities can help INFJs manage their tendency to ruminate. Practicing gratitude and focusing on positive experiences can also shift their mindset toward a more balanced and self-affirming perspective. INFJs often seek external validation to confirm their worth and competence. While feedback from others can be valuable, relying too heavily on external approval can make their self-esteem fragile and dependent on others' opinions. This reliance can lead to a cycle of seeking constant validation, which is unsustainable and ultimately unfulfilling. Building internal validation involves developing a strong sense of self-worth that is independent of external opinions. INFJs can achieve this by recognizing and celebrating their intrinsic qualities and achievements. Practicing self-affirmation, setting personal goals, and valuing their unique strengths and contributions can help them cultivate a more stable and resilient self-esteem. Importance of trust. Trust is a cornerstone of the INFJ's relationships. They form deep bonds based on mutual respect and honesty. Betrayal of trust, whether through dishonesty, infidelity, or broken promises, can be deeply wounding for an INFJ and trigger intense feelings of hurt and anger. Recovering from betrayal can be a long and difficult process for INFJs. They may struggle to rebuild trust and feel secure in their relationships again. Supportive and transparent communication is essential to help them heal and regain their sense of trust. INFJs are highly empathetic and sensitive to the emotions of others. They can quickly detect when they are being manipulated, which can trigger feelings of anger and resentment. Emotional manipulation undermines their sense of autonomy and respect in the relationship. When faced with emotional manipulation, INFJs may feel compelled to distance themselves from the manipulator to protect their emotional well-being. Understanding the reasons behind this sense of unfulfilled potential and finding ways to address it are crucial for INFJs to achieve a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment in their lives. INFJs are committed to self-improvement and personal growth. They are constantly seeking ways to develop their skills, knowledge, and understanding of the world. This drive for self-improvement is often fueled by their idealistic nature and their desire to make a significant difference. They are not content with mediocrity and often set high standards for themselves, aspiring to reach their full potential. Pursuit of meaningful goals. INFJs pursue goals that they find meaningful and aligned with their values. They are not motivated by superficial or materialistic achievements but by the desire to contribute to something greater than themselves. This focus on meaningful goals often leads them to careers and activities that have a positive impact on others and the world at large. However, this strong commitment to meaningful pursuits can also make them particularly sensitive to feelings of unfulfilled potential. External constraints, such as societal expectations, financial limitations, or lack of opportunities, can significantly impact an INFJ's ability to fulfill their potential. These constraints can create a sense of frustration and helplessness, as INFJs feel that they are being held back from achieving their true capabilities. Navigating these external barriers requires resilience and creative problem-solving to find ways to pursue their goals despite the limitations. Their tendency to overthink and ruminate on their perceived shortcomings can create a cycle of self-sabotage, where they hesitate to take risks or pursue new opportunities. When INFJs find themselves in environments or roles that are misaligned with their values and passions, they may feel a profound sense of unfulfillment. Finding alignment between their values, passions, and activities is crucial for INFJs to feel that they are living up to their potential. The emotional impact of unfulfilled potential can be significant for INFJs. They may experience intense feelings of frustration and disillusionment when they perceive that their abilities and efforts are not being recognized or utilized. This frustration can lead to a sense of being stuck or trapped in a situation that does not allow them to thrive. Prolonged feelings of unfulfilled potential can result in a loss of motivation. INFJs may become disengaged and apathetic, feeling that their efforts are futile. This loss of motivation can affect various aspects of their lives, including their work, relationships, and personal development. Unfulfilled potential can also impact an INFJ's self-esteem and sense of identity. They may start to question their worth and capabilities, leading to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. This can be particularly challenging for INFJs, who derive a significant portion of their self-worth from their ability to make a positive impact and contribute meaningfully to the world. Setting realistic and achievable goals is essential for INFJs to feel a sense of progress and fulfillment. Breaking down larger, long-term aspirations into smaller, manageable steps can help them maintain motivation and track their progress. Celebrating small victories along the way can also boost their confidence and reinforce their sense of accomplishment. INFJs should seek opportunities and environments that align with their values and passions. This alignment can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment, as they feel that their efforts are meaningful and impactful. Pursuing careers, projects, or volunteer work that resonate with their ideals can help them realize their potential and contribute positively to the world. Building a supportive network of like-minded individuals can provide INFJs with encouragement, inspiration, and accountability. Surrounding themselves with people who understand and appreciate their values and goals can create a nurturing environment where they feel supported in their pursuits. Mentors, friends, and colleagues who share their vision can offer valuable guidance and perspective. Practicing self-compassion is crucial for INFJs to manage the emotional impact of unfulfilled potential. They need to recognize that setbacks and challenges are a natural part of the growth process, and that it is okay to experience frustration and disappointment. Treating themselves with kindness and understanding can help them navigate these feelings without losing sight of their goals. Adopting a growth mindset, which focuses on the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work, can empower INFJs to overcome obstacles and continue striving for their potential. Embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, learning from failures, and persisting in the face of setbacks can help them maintain a positive and resilient outlook. Visualization and goal setting are powerful tools for INFJs to create a clear vision for their future. Imagining their ideal life and the steps needed to achieve it can provide direction and motivation. Writing down their goals and creating a vision board can serve as a tangible reminder of their aspirations and keep them focused on their path. Regular reflection and reevaluation of their goals and progress are essential for INFJs to stay aligned with their values and aspirations. Taking time to assess what is working, what needs adjustment, and how they are feeling about their journey can provide valuable insights. This reflective practice allows them to make informed decisions and adapt their strategies as needed. Balancing their idealism with pragmatism can help INFJs navigate the complexities of pursuing their potential. While their idealism drives them to aim high and dream big, a pragmatic approach ensures that they take practical steps to achieve their goals. Combining these perspectives can create a balanced and realistic path toward fulfillment. INFJs value their independence and autonomy. They need the freedom to make their own decisions and follow their own path. When their autonomy is restricted, whether through controlling relationships or oppressive environments, it can trigger feelings of frustration and helplessness. Maintaining a sense of independence is crucial for an INFJ's well-being. They need to assert their boundaries and communicate their need for autonomy clearly. Supportive environments that respect their independence and encourage self-direction are essential for their happiness and fulfillment. INFJs are deeply committed to fairness and justice. They are often advocates for social causes and work to right the wrongs they see in the world. Witnessing or experiencing inequity and injustice can trigger intense emotional reactions, including anger and a strong desire to take action. To channel their commitment to justice, INFJs often engage in advocacy and volunteer work. Understanding these triggers can help INFJs navigate their relationships and environments more effectively. By recognizing what upsets them, they can take proactive steps to protect their emotional well-being and maintain their sense of balance and fulfillment. What are your biggest triggers as an INFJ, and how do you cope with them? Share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Psych IQ for more insights into the fascinating world of personality types.